How's it going? I'm Jesse from Soulpre, and I want to talk a little bit about something that's going on all over the internet, motivational content. You may notice that there's a lot of different memes and videos and things to really get pumped up and get you motivated to complete your goals. However, you know that it's almost like a quick hit of adrenaline. It lasts for a very short time, it feels great, and then it fades. So a lot of people have a hard time reaching their goals because they don't get to the stage where they build it into a habit. Today, I want to share with you the one thing you need to do to get over that initial stage and get into habit stage so you can reach your goals. One of the things I like to talk about on this channel is motivation and mindset. Your mind is so important to doing anything you're going to do, whether it's something physical, something mental. It absolutely drives everything that you're doing. You may have noticed this in your own life where you set out a new goal, maybe it's a New Year's resolution or in the middle of the year, and you decide, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set a new PR, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to buy a fancy car, whatever it is you set out to do, you are psyched to do it, you're ready to go. And that lasts maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3, and the motivation kind of drops off. You get into the doldrums and you get a little bit more down. You don't have the excitement that you had initially. And then slowly, old habits start to creep back in. Things aren't quite going the way you want them to anymore. And not in any big, loud show, but you end up quitting on your goal. It's this slow fade, this slow death that you didn't anticipate, and you don't actually hit those goals. The problem is that motivation isn't enough. Habit is really what gets you from point A to point B where your goal lies and beyond. It was once taken for granted that it took 21 days to form a new habit, but research out of the University College of London actually suggests it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. Well, crap. You're having a tough time reaching your goals as it is. You thought it was 21 days, now it's 2 months. How are you possibly going to get past all those roadblocks in the way and get to your goal? When I coach or mentor athletes, my one tool for helping them get to where they want to go is what I refer to as a bag of whys. This is your innate motivation. You may have heard to have your why. What's your single driven purpose? However, my theory is that a single purpose actually will not get you where you want to go. There'll be a time when you don't feel good, that why is not strong enough, and it fades on you. So I believe it's important to have more than one why, so that when one of those whys fails, you can reach into your bag, pull out another one, and continue moving forward. It's like ammo you can come back to when you run out on the current clip. We are lazy creatures by nature. It's not a matter of failing on your part. That's kind of our programming. Conserve your energy. Don't work too hard. You'll continue to live if you don't push yourself too hard into exhaustion and die. It's these little innate voices inside of our head that tell us to stop and not work harder when that's what we actually need to do to get where we're going. It's a matter of overcoming that sort of, it's often referred to as a lizard brain, to get to the goals that we consciously are after. I've mentioned this in other videos, but one of the tricks here with your bag of whys is you actually have to write them down. With pen and paper or a pencil if you want, take them and write them down. It's different than writing them digitally and typing them into your phone or just thinking about them. When you think about them, it's actually still a muddled process. There's kind of a distillation that happens when you have to physically write down and solidify what your why is. Also, don't be afraid of the kind of whys that you come up with, even if they're just a bit of ego fulfillment. Whys come from all different kinds of places. You may think, oh, I need to come up with something grand, like I want to be an Olympian, or I want to be the best that there ever was in my field at work. These are awesome goals, and there's no reason not to pursue them. But that doesn't mean that you have to do that. Maybe you just want a PR in your 5K, and that's progress for you. You get to the top, or you get to wherever you're going through the process, and that's taking a step at a time. So don't be afraid of those goals. Now, that motivation, you have to figure out what that is. And another thing is, don't be afraid of where that motivation comes from. You know, it may be a matter of you want to make your parents proud. I think a lot of us do. You know, that's certainly the case for me. I want my parents to be proud of me. So, you know, why wouldn't you want your parents to be proud of you? But it may be even more than that. It may be something seated deeper. Maybe somebody teased you at some time and that sat with you so deep that it kind of grinds at you and you want to prove that person wrong. Now, these kind of things are great for motivation. You do need to work on that long term so it doesn't eat you up. But as a source of energy as you pursue your goals, don't be afraid of using these little bits of things to motivate you to move you forward. Sitting down, writing down your whys on a piece of paper and really distilling what it is that drives you, what it is that is making you want this particular goal is my one single biggest tip to get you from the starting stage to the habit stage so you can actually reach your goal. Once you've got your whys down, put them down in the comments below. Tell me what they are. I'd love to hear them. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.